Everything is a drum.
Hey!
What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI. It is the season finale of Loki Season 2, and I watched Season 1 on the channel, Episode 1 on the channel, then I went and watched the rest of it in my civilian life with my partner because she loves this show, and we've been really getting into this one. I want to know what's going on with Miss Minutes. The last time we saw this, Loki had just figured out how to control his time skipping, then he went back to, I think just before... what's his name? Blah, blah, blah. That guy. You know who I'm talking about. Timely. Victor Timely. Just before he gets spaghettified. Speaking of spaghettification, Sylvie is in a record shop in this 1980s America she's been hanging out in. And that whole place gets spaghettified, so she's now back with the crew. I was a bit disappointed with Morbius's jet ski reveal. I wanted him to be a full-blown, like, California, like, dude about it. So, but I guess it's going to add a lot more emotion and heart to Morbius's character. But sorry, Mobius. Morbius is not in this. It's not Morbin time, it's Mobin time. At least it was for a little bit on that jet ski for a brief moment before they panned out and showed that he's just a salesman. Patreon.com/FWCI if you want to support the channel a little bit further, but let's jump into this. Loki Season 2 finale, Glorious Purpose. I think I'm going to start skipping the previously on with Disney TV series because every now and then they'll show you something from like episode 2 that you haven't thought about for a long time, and I feel like it kind of telegraphs it a little bit too much, so I've been just skipping the previously on. You know, if you did that. It did it with Mandalorian. It was like, when IG-11 came back, I saw it in the previously on, and I was like, holy shit, because I was fucking dying for IG-11 to come back into that show. So what are we doing now? Is this resetting everything? Like, I feel like with all this like quantum and timeline shit that everybody's fucking with in the MCU, every single like story they tell now could be like this universe changing moment. But so far, none of them have. Since Infinity War, of course. Stop him! Stop him! Are we not going to stop Timely from doing this, or what?
Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, let's... What happened?
You got spaghettified. Loki, what are you doing, bro?
What could we have done differently?
We took too long.
It took too long. Now, okay. Alright. Who's helping us?
Multiplier, hit the green button, launch it, and get back, okay?
Okay.
That's exactly right.
Let's keep moving. Let's go faster this time.
Time to be brave.
Faster's not gonna help, man.
What happened?
He's gone.
Again. Not faster.
Is it over?
Earlier.
Yeah. Yes, earlier. Jesus Christ.
The multiplier down! Again.
Poor Victor Timely, by the way. He's just getting spaghettified over and over and over again. Is this like the genesis of like some crazy Kang variant?
Victor Timely, this is Ouroboros. Guess what? The TVA handbook, you both wrote it. Isn't that amazing? We have to get Timely suited up and to the loom.
What?
Sylvie's like, how do you know so much about this, Loki?
Mobius, you're in luck. It looks like Mobius, but it's actually Victor Timely.
Loki is on fire right now.
The multiplier isn't ready yet.
A prototype,
Yes, prototype.
which will widen the temporal input.
We are smashing through like an entire episode in like 2 minutes right now.
I mean, I really had to know. How long would it take?
Decades.
Centuries.
Fuck. What? So this Loki has lived centuries now? Like centuries more? How many times has this happened? Definitely needs subtitles for a show like this. Adaptive exponential computing system? See, I need to read that shit. They've got it down to like a whole system now.
This all seems a bit Rushed.
Doesn't matter. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on. Why can't you just go all the way back to before this whole issue was going on and put the multiplier in the thing back then before it's madness out of it? Green button now, man. This is like so intense to watch. This is like crazy.
It can be a little sticky.
Green.
Alright, we good? What do we do? What does this mean? I don't. That's the thing. Like, what does any of this even mean?
It's working. It's working. It's gonna work this time. Come on, Victor. Yes, come back.
If Loki's been attempting this over and over and over for centuries, that gives me vibes of the Doctor Strange episode from What If? Like, just endless, seemingly endless, like, just trauma, you know?
Pumpkins.
Does that explain all this orange in the TVA?
It worked.
Timely, what are you thinking? I like Timely. I hope he stays a good guy, but he's also a Kang variant, so you never know.
I don't know. They're just off.
What's going on with the readings? Timely, timely. Did he put bad information in the TVA handbook?
It will never be enough.
Never enough.
The loom will always fail.
Oh, is that like Loki's are destined to lose or whatever? Jesus Christ. This is after centuries of trying.
As soon as the timeline started branching, this was doomed to happen.
Well, that's why He Who Remains was doing his thing, I guess. Like, so does this mean He Who Remains was just the good guy all along? He's got to go back and stop Sylvie from killing He Who Remains.
Stop.
I've been to the future. I see what happens if you do this. But that means they're going to have to start writing the stories, though.
What were you thinking, trusting me? I can't be trusted. You have to believe me. You cannot.
Why did you say, I can't be trusted, you have to believe me? I mean, mixed messages there, Loke.
Get out of my way.
I won't.
You've been seduced by a throne.
Is he going to have to kill Sylvie?
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
Oh, he's just... Again, why not go back further to when Sylvie is calm and, like, you know, actually understands?
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
Is this just an elaborate version of Dormammu, I've come to bargain? Like, he just keeps going around. Hey, that helps.
So, how many times have you been at this?
Oh, he knows, he understands.
How did you know?
I know about the slipping.
And who do you
How?
think paved that road? Any guesses?
Yeah, all
Survey
that
says?
happened after
He
He Who Remains died.
who remains.
Bingo.
So is he lying about there being no more story?
We die with the dying. We're born with the dead.
Why don't you just go through this a couple thousand more times, get your bearings, and then you just let me know. Okay? When you're ready to have a conversation. Okay?
What the fuck is happening now? Alright, he's a quick learner. Or has he known it for ages?
First time we've had this conversation.
Okay.
Overloaded with branches, it deletes the ones that aren't supposed to be there. Everything except the sacred timeline.
Whoa, that's how it works.
But the outcome to this equation remains the same. But the loom prevents a brutal war where nothing survives, Loki. Not even the sacred timeline.
What? Okay, let's try. Are we rolling the dice on this?
I keep us safe. Can't you see what I'm offering here?
He also sounds terrified of his variants, though.
Break the loom and you cause a war that kills us all. Game over. Or
Kill her, and we protect what we can.
Oh man, this is a fucked up situation for Loki to be in. Like,
Claim my throne.
You want to be king.
okay, we're going back even further now. Okay,
You want to know why I do what I do, why I have so much range.
Yeah.
is he about to get a whole different impression now?
And who dies?
We prune around here, and we don't choose the timekeepers.
The timekeepers,
They're the ones
yes,
that have that
dictate the proper
responsibility.
flow of time.
Okay, who's making the timekeeper decisions though?
You're not gonna find comfort at the TVA. You want to hear a good story?
Interesting that I think Mobius does find comfort at the TVA.
A couple hunters died, all because that one hunter, he lost sight of the big picture.
That's a weird story.
What happened to your partner? The hunter who pruned the boy when you couldn't?
Well, things worked out fine for her.
That's what he was talking about.
No, there's no comfort. You just choose your burden.
So that's what Loki's got to do. Choose his burden. What's it going to be though? It's going to be killing Sylvie, isn't it? Everything's getting just spaghettified. Like, just everything? It seems like a cataclysmic event. Can't Sylvie go back and then not kill him? Like, she's Sylvie. So is this Marvel destroying the multiverse now? What the fuck is happening there? And Loki's just got the ultimate, like, get out of jail free card now. Fortunately for him, he can turn back time because this mission is going terribly. Oh. Hey, good point. But what's the point of doing this, though? Because...
For all of us.
No! What's playing is, man? But Loki doesn't spaghettify. That's what I got from that as well. So... Hey. This is a very, very impressive visual right here. This is the most Loki I think we've ever really seen it. Look at him. He looked like... Oh my god. Is he old-timey Loki? From The Void? And what the fuck did we just do? Obliterate existence? Do you need to be a sacrificial god? Is that what this is, Loki? Oh, the end of time. Right. This is him saying, I'm gonna rewrite all of this. So that's gonna be Loki's new role in the MCU now? That's pretty cool, though. Although he is the god of mischief, I feel like he always will be to a degree. In a weird way, is this kind of like Loki in Thor Ragnarok when he was posing as Odin, watching a very selective story of what happened with him and Thor? Golden Throne, that looks tight. And he always wanted his throne as well, even in Asgard. That was... You know, he's always wanted to be king, and now he's the king of all time? Cop that, Odin. The time tree. Is that going to be the end of the show? No, we've still got some time left. After? How much after?
How are things going over here?
Hey, y'all. I'm Miss Minutes.
And are we sure she won't...
Try to kill us all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obi, come on, man. Yeah, I'd be worried about Miss Minutes. She was deep in this. Am I supposed to be able to read that? Because I can't see shit. that gonna be Mobius's file?
I've gotta go see what exactly it is we've been protecting for all this time.
The man just wants to get on a jet ski. Get this man a jet ski right away, come on. So hang on, doesn't this mean that this is the story that Loki has written for Mobius? Updated handbook now? So what, they're gonna give him a different handbook as well? So what does this then mean? That it, like, is this gonna repair and replace? I'm gonna need Eric Voss to shed a whole shitload of light on this. Oh, she got pruned. That's where she ends up. Oh, this is the void. Look out for the giant fucking cloud dragon. I was gonna say, is she gonna bump into a whole bunch of Lokis? And this is some fitting punishment for her as well. All those people that she just heartlessly fucking pruned and sent there anyway.
The yard could do with a bit of work.
No, it's great.
Well, see you around, I guess.
Oh my god, are they gonna get together?
I might just wait here for a little bit. Let time pass.
Yeah, what a novelty, right? So he's just gonna stand there and look. Is he returning to his life, or is he just gone there to have a have a look? I gotta be honest, I'm shithouse at some of these more complicated story reactions, so forgive me for being possibly way off the mark with everything that I'm watching on here, but it looks like Loki's there writing everyone's story, so wow, his eyes look really green. But I feel like this is a big deal. This is Loki now becoming the script writer, the story writer, right? Or is he just going to give everyone free will? He's probably going to give them free will, I guess. Is that what the green things mean? I'm sure it's a good thing. He's all reformed and shit. I didn't realize that Miss Minutes had been, that was the end of her in the last one. I thought she was definitely going to return in some fashion. No after credits scene for this one here. I don't know. I feel like that finale was a little bit underwhelming. I think it's a big part of the story that Loki is now in this position that he's in. But I don't know. Did I just do a shithouse job of understanding what was going on? Because my understanding now is Loki is writing the timelines. He is the new He Who Remains. So, but maybe he's not writing it. Maybe he's giving everybody free will at the same time. I don't know. What's going on with that? I did like the story of him constantly going back to try, like, further and further and further, trying to, like, find the right point in time to intervene to, you know, prevent this disaster from happening, which it turns out there was a whole different solution to that at the end anyway. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, this finale fell a little bit flat. I don't know, they were, Disney were priding themselves on the fact that there were no reshoots for this. I don't know if maybe there could have been a reshoot that would have made it sort of feel a little bit differently. Maybe it's just the very, like, you know, high concept of, like, space and time and all that kind of stuff. It's just difficult for me to follow. So, I don't know. I am going on a social media lockdown so that I can stay spoiler free for the Marvels. So I will be reacting to that. And yeah, I'm really disappointed at this finale. This was supposed to be like a big thing, and then I'd be like, yeah, this was great. Reacting to the Marvels, make sure you join, and like hundreds of thousands of people subscribe, and then it's, you know, it's a big whole thing. But doesn't look like that's going to happen, because I didn't hate watching this. It was still entertaining. I might just be feeling weird about it because I don't understand it, and I fully accept that that might be the case. So, but I hope you enjoyed this reaction anyway. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, if you do want to see the Marvels, and then Deadpool. I will hopefully be reacting to that when it comes out. Again, we're going to see how this whole social media lockdown thing goes, because I do kind of network a little bit on there as well, so it can be a bit difficult to stay off, but I'm going to give it a crack, so we'll see what happens. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, see you in the next video, peace!